Welcome to India Business Insights. This is a channel focused on Indian business and how it interacts with the rest of the world. Form joint ventures, exports, and imports from companies all across the world. Climate change stands as a formidable threat to humanity, demanding urgent and concerted efforts. Beyond being an environmental imperative, addressing climate change is a global responsibility that necessitates immediate action. Failing to reduce greenhouse gas emissions places us at risk of severe consequences, from heightened natural disasters to disruptions in vital resources like health, food, water, and energy. Amidst these challenges, renewables emerge as a beacon of hope. Not only are they a climate imperative, but the plummeting cost of renewable energy make them a commercially viable and sustainable choice for a resilient and green future. Today, we're going to look at a company at the forefront of India's renewable energy push, Suzlon Energy. This is a company which has been amongst the leading wind power companies in the world and has also been almost bankrupt on more than one occasion and had to be bailed out, and today has been nursed back to health and holds promise to rise again. We will look at the checkered history of this company. Before we go further, I would request you to stay till the end and like our video and consider subscribing to our channel. In 1995, Tulsi Tanti, a Gujarati businessman, was managing a 20-employee textile company. Due to the erratic availability of local power and its rising cost, the highest business expenditure after the raw materials was electricity. The cost of electricity also offset any profits made by the company. After providing electricity for his own company, Tanti moved into wind energy production as a way to secure the textile company's energy needs and founded Suzlon Energy. Suzlon adopted a business model wherein clients would be responsible for 25% of the upfront capital investment and Suzlon would arrange the remaining 75% on loan. This worked well, as Gujarat and Tamil Nadu have some of the best locations for setting up wind power farms. Further, with favorable government policies, easy financing, and reasonable assured returns, this business model worked quite well for a while. Tulsi Tanti was known as the Wind Man of India. Since the company's inception in 1995, it has emerged as one of the leading wind power companies in the world. In addition to its expertise in wind energy, Suzlon has successfully expanded its competencies to include solar power. Tanti was acknowledged as one of the richest energy entrepreneurs in the world in 2006. And Suzlon was the largest wind power company in the world by market capitalization. In the year 2006, Suzlon reached a definitive agreement for acquisition of Belgian firm Hansen Transmissions, specializing in gearboxes for wind turbines, for $565 million. In 2007, the company purchased a controlling stake in Germany's Senvion, then operating as RE Power Systems, which valued the firm at $1.6 billion US. The acquisition aimed to diversify Suzlon's product portfolio, gained access to advanced technology, and strengthened its position, especially in the European market, where Senvion had a strong presence. It was a move to enhance competitiveness, tap into new markets, and bolster Suzlon's standing as a key player in the evolving renewable energy landscape. Later, Suzlon had signed a contract with Edison Mission Energy, EME, of US for delivery of 150 wind turbines of 2.1 megawatts in 2008 and a similar volume to be delivered in 2009. But Suzlon took a downturn in early 2010s. Suzlon had accumulated a substantial amount of debt, largely stemming from its ambitious global expansion and acquisitions, including the purchase of Repower Systems and Hansen Transmissions. The company also faced operational challenges, including delays in project execution, technical issues with some wind turbine models, and difficulties in meeting debt obligations. The global economic downturn during the early 2010s added Suzlon's challenges, affecting demand for renewable energy projects and creating a tough business environment. In November 2009, the company decided to sell 35% stake of Hansen for $370 million as part of its debt restructuring program through placing new shares. It appointed Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and Morgan Stanley as the managers and book runners for the same. In January 2011, Suzlon received an order worth 1.28 billion US dollars for building 1,000 megawatts of wind energy projects from the Indian branch of the Lord Swaraj Paul owned Khoparo Energy Limited. In May 2011, Suzlon announced returning to profitability after the financial crisis of 2009. Due to its remaining financial challenges, Suzlon undertook a series of debt restructuring initiatives. This involved negotiations with lenders to restructure debt terms, extend repayment timelines, and reduce overall debt burden. As part of its debt reduction strategy, Suzlon sold certain non-core assets and business, such as in October 2011, Suzlon sold its remaining 26.06% stake in Hansen Transmissions International NV to ZF Frederick Schaffen AG for Rs 8.9 billion. In the same month, it also achieved full control of its German subsidiary RE Power Systems by acquiring the remaining 5% stake held by minority shareholders that resisted the takeover. The takeover was completed through the squeeze-out procedure by paying 63 million euros. Also, as part of a strategy to reduce long-term debt, Suzlon decided to sell its stake in the China manufacturing unit to China Power New Energy Development Company Limited for 3.4 billion rupees. Due to difficulties in meeting debt obligations, Suzlon experienced a significant decline in market capitalization, losing 95% of its value. In 2007, the company had, like many companies during this period, issued FCCBs to raise debt. In this instrument, a company issues convertible bonds to the investor. The company expected that the share prices of the company would keep rising and the investors would convert their bonds into equity when these bonds came up for redemption in 2012. However, the share price of the company tanked, leaving the company with much larger debt. On 30th November 2013, the Suzlon Group subsidiary RE Power Systems won an engineering, procurement and construction contract from Mitsui & Co. Limited to deliver 52 wind turbines with a total rated output of 106.6 megawatts for the Bald Hills Wind Farm in Victoria, Australia. As of August 2014, Suzlon's debt was over 8,000 crore rupees. On 22nd January 2015, Suzlon announced the sale of Senvion SE, its wholly owned subsidiary, to Centerbridge Partners, a private equity firm, in a deal valued at 7,200 crore rupees. The deal is expected to ease Suzlon's debt burden. In a further equity infusion, Dilip Sanghvi Family and Associates, run by Dilip Sanghvi, the founder and managing director of Sun Pharmaceuticals, agreed to purchase a 23% stake in Suzlon for a sum of rupees 1,800 crores. The deal led to Tanti's holdings shrink to 24%. But management control still remained with the Tanti family. Its total borrowings stood at rupees 11,430.76 crore in FY16 from 17,810.96 crore rupees in FY15. On 17th January 2017, Suzlon Energy achieved 10,000 megawatts installed wind energy milestone in India. Suzlon's 10,000 megawatt of wind installation is capable of powering over 5 million households per annum and offsets approximately 21.5 million tons of carbon dioxide emission annually, which is equivalent to planting over 1,500 million trees. Earlier in 2015, Dilip Sanghvi of Sun Pharma had invested rupees 1,500 crores into the company and taken a 23% stake in the company. The Sanghvi Group terminated a shareholder agreement that they had with the company in 2020. From 2021 onwards, the debt restructuring at Suzlon eased the pressure on the cash flows significantly and gave headroom for ramping up business operations. Despite the highly challenging times posed by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Suzlon's service teams did a remarkable job and achieved a total machine availability of 96.86%, undeterred by the pandemic. At COP26 in 2021, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi announced a multi-pronged approach to support climate action, setting targets of 500 gigawatts of non-fossil fuels energy capacity by 2030 and achieving net zero by 2070. In 2022, Suzlon completed the refinancing exercise to reduce debt by replacing 16 lender consortiums with 2 government-backed financial institutions. Suzlon also announced its 1,200 crore rupees rights issue that was oversubscribed by 1.8x times on closure on the issue period. The company currently makes a small profit and is returning to financial health. So we notice that while Suzlon had the right customers, invested in new product launches, was vertically integrated, however, it still went to the brink of disaster. The company took on a lot of debt, most of it to fund overseas acquisitions. Much of the debt was in foreign exchange. As we have seen earlier, it was taken as FCCBs. So, while the company was hoping that the debt would be converted into equity, with the share price tanking, currently fluctuations going adversely, the company found itself with unsustainable debt. Moving on to its product portfolio, Suzlon boasts of a comprehensive product range from 2.1 megawatts to 3 megawatt, comprising of varying rotor diameters and tower heights that are suitable for all wind regimes, and the new 3 megawatt series features a 144-meter rotor diameter to unlock energy potential in low wind sites, suitable for diverse Indian wind conditions. Suzlon has in-house manufacturing capabilities for all major parts of a wind turbine, including blades, nacelles, control panels, hubs, and tubular towers, making it world's most vertically integrated wind turbine manufacturers. Suzlon holds a substantial manufacturing capacity of 3,150 megawatts, showcasing its robust infrastructure and technological capabilities in the renewable energy sector. Under the comprehensive service, Suzlon offers end-to-end OMS, that is, operations and maintenance services, that include scheduling and maintenance of the multi-take WTGs. Suzlon caters uniquely to multi-make turbine O&M. Under multi-brand service, Suzlon offers maintenance, repairs, and technical support for diverse wind turbine fleets, serving as a comprehensive solution for multi-make turbines by various OEMs. Suzlon's 60% of their revenue come from manufacturing wind turbine generators, and 30% of their revenue is coming from operations, maintenance, and services. Providing multi-make services for wind assets ensures business continuity, secures revenues, enhances the ROI of the machines, and safeguards customer assets. Suzlon boasts a remarkable presence with 111 plus wind farms and an impressive installed capacity exceeding 14,330 megawatts. Their influence extends across 9 states in India, where they have pioneered some of Asia's largest operational onshore wind farms, leaving an indelible mark in regions like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu. Beyond the numbers, Suzlon has forged partnerships with over 1,900 clients, ranging from independent power producers to large corporate and public sector undertakings such as ONGC, GAIL, and IPCL. In driving wind energy adoption, Suzlon goes beyond conventional boundaries, collaborating with industry bodies and municipal corporations, fostering integration across diverse sectors and contributing significantly to India's sustainable energy landscape. Suzlon Energy stands out as the sole Indian company with a truly global research and development network, boasting multiple centers across the world. In Aarhus, the emphasis is on SCADA, while Hengelo takes the lead in blade design and integration. Hamburg is a hub for development, integration, and certification, while Rostock specializes in an array of areas including development, integration, design, product engineering, innovation, and strategic research. Domestically, Suzlon's centers are strategically positioned in Pune, focusing on design, product engineering, turbine testing, measurement, wind resource development, technical field support, and engineering. Vadodara specializes in blade testing, Chennai in design and product engineering, and Bengaluru serves as a technology center. This extensive global R&D footprint reflects Suzlon's dedication to advancing wind energy innovation on a truly international scale. Wind energy's mid-term outlook is exceptionally promising, with a projected 15% growth rate. The Global Wind Energy Council anticipates adding 680 gigawatts of new wind power capacity in the next 5 years. This translates to an average of over 136 gigawatts of new installations annually until 2027. As per Bloomberg NEF reports, global investments in the low carbon energy transition reached an astounding $1.1 trillion in CY22, enabling the renewable energy sector encompassing wind, solar, biofuels, and other renewables to retain its position as the largest recipient. This surge in investment signals a growing focus on decarbonizing the transportation sector and transitioning to electric mobility, which in turn could open up one of the largest avenues of growth for clean electricity to support global net zero ambitions. By 2050, wind and solar energy will amount up to 25% of total source of energy production. India is the third largest producer and consumer of electricity worldwide. These trends highlight the immense potential and opportunities for investment and development in the country. Over the past 20 years, energy consumption has doubled and expected to increase by 25% by 2030. Currently, India imports over 40% of its primary energy requirements, amounting to more than 90 billion US dollars. Taking a look at Indian trends, India stands as a significant player in the renewable energy sector, contributing 24.6% to the total installed capacity. India has wind energy installed base of 42.6 gigawatt, of which Suzlon's installed base is 13.9 gigawatts. Suzlon's cumulative market share is around 33%. This transition towards cleaner energy is not just about sustainability, it's a job creator, with an anticipated generation of 3.4 million jobs. Looking ahead, India has set an ambitious goal of achieving 100 gigawatts of wind energy installations by 2030, showcasing a robust commitment to a greener future. The power sector is also witnessing substantial foreign direct investment, with an inflow of $16.57 billion between April and December 2022. Encouragingly, India allows 100% FDI in the power sector. As of May 2023, India proudly holds the fourth position globally in renewable energy installed capacity. The Indian wind market is on the cusp of remarkable growth, projected at a compound annual growth rate, that is CAGR, of 50%. Thanks to supportive policies, new wind capacity additions are expected to soar, reaching 3.5 gigawatts and 4.5 gigawatts in FY24 and FY25 respectively. The winds of change are undeniably strong in India's renewable energy landscape. Suzlon ensures the sustained performance of wind turbines throughout their project life cycle by delivering top-tier services. Suzlon's services have contributed to the generation of a substantial 14.2 gigawatts of clean energy. The impact of Suzlon's clean energy is equivalent to approximately 3.02 billion trees annually absorbing CO2. The clean energy produced by Suzlon powers approximately 9.2 million households each year. Suzlon's efforts results in averting approximately 36.32 million metric tons of CO2 emissions annually. These statistics underscore Suzlon's dual role, providing wind energy services and significantly contributing to environmental preservation by reducing carbon emissions and promoting clean energy. Suzlon operates manufacturing facilities in 14 locations across India, including Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and others, strategically positioning itself in all windy states. Let's speak into Suzlon's key performance to see how well they're going in the renewable energies world. Having achieved a remarkable 90% reduction in net debt over 3 years, amounting to 1,180 crore rupees, Suzlon's successful rights issue played a crucial role. In the fiscal year 2023, the consolidated profit after tax PAT before exceptional items reached its highest point in 6 years, standing at 167 crore rupees. Notably, Suzlon attained a positive net worth after a decade. In the fiscal year 2023, Suzlon recorded revenues amounting to 5,947 crore rupees with an EBITDA of 832 crore rupees. There has been a significant decrease in net finance costs amounting to approximately 44% on a year-on-year basis. Suzlon remains the custodian of over 16.1 gigawatt of customer assets, out of which 13.9 gigawatts are in India as on March 2023, making Suzlon the country's number one wind energy asset service company, encompassing nearly 12 billion US dollars of customer investment. While we earlier saw how Suzlon was on the verge of collapse, it had an extensive product line which allowed it to compete against the global majors in all except the highest capacity ranges. The company also had significant income from the hundreds of wind farms that the company had installed. This allowed the company to not bounce back, at least slowly linger back to health. A successful resolution of debt aided by fresh equity infusion from the likes of Dilip Sanghvi also helped, and the rights issue recently. Global wind energy installations reached 20 gigawatts by June 2023. At the same time, there has been certain reshuffles at the top managerial level. The founder of the company, Tulsi Tanti, dies at the age of 64 in October 2022. Today, his brother Vinod Tanti was appointed as chairman and managing director. His son Pranav is also on the board. The company made a full year profit in FY23 after FY18, apart from a small profit in FY21. While the top line of the company is one third of what it was at its peak around FY14, its debt is at a very manageable level and the company has started making comfortable profits. With this newfound stability, the company may find steam to grow again. If you liked this video, like, share, and subscribe for latest video updates. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.